The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
You shouldn't be there. Got no bad.
That they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Vick dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
It's caught. Jones. That one goes for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Yeah.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs at a first down.
Nah.
From the 32.
Nah, that was my football number. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Vick.
Yeah.
Escaping the pressure.
Left tackle, blind
He's
tackle.
going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. To throw again on second down, Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That's Jesse Togo. I traded him to
the
Bucks.
It's third down.
Yeah. Him and Brooks and Lynch. That's about the only thing I got.
Now here's Vick.
Oh, yeah. Got that. Yeah.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15
saying, he got
yards, first down
on.
Atlanta. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive.
No.
They know he's going to
I don't think I got him.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Yeah. This is the shit I came into, man. Fuck it, we're going to run it.
Vick stripped.
Barber.
He wants the football. And the bucket.
Yeah, I got Godwin.
And this is where you
And I got Keyshawn Johnson. I got Vinny Testaverde, though, man. I got Vinny Testaverde.
It can't be held like he's going
Yeah,
to
that
throw
shit
it.
is ugly.
Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Oh, yeah. I thought that name looked familiar.
And able to get it here to about the 16.
You got all my players.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Whoever you ain't using.
Completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback?
Yeah, whoever you ain't using.
Offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way, and boy, he can get hurt.
Dang.
So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Fumble, bro. That's what I'm talking
After getting that turnover.
Yeah, I don't know. I got lucky there.
Stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about
with the smash hit.
all the time, but
I mean, their defense is straight.
Defense went out, forced a turnover.
I mean, the damn Chargers put the smack down on me, but that shit was Vinny Testaverde.
Show respect to it. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Tackle made by Devon.
He can ball. I ain't gonna lie. He pretty good, man.
Look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss.
Y'all gonna have to do it out.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they
you
kind of regretted?
Can't nobody stop
hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't gonna make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2nd and 5.
Damn it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
They're just looking really close, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end.
I traded him Andre Rising.
Because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot.
Damn, wrong person.
And throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly
I need a running back. That's what I need.
But you're exactly
right. Hey, what you doing with Westbrook over there?
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Man, that's what's up. I know you got the man. That's what I'm saying.
Falcons offense at the
line. Y'all got motherfuckers better on the bench.
Looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis.
Kenyon Drake.
Y'all watching the game?
Where the hell is Lawrence done at?
He was never on the roster because I thought I had
when you've entered that part of the field and to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team.
Yeah, one of them.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. From the 35 on 2nd down.
Nah, not on the greatest.
Left. He'll try and
come on, yeah.
On the scramble, and that's enough.
Yeah, somebody need to update these shit.
I'm thinking about making Ward Boone for next season and putting him on the book though.
A first down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Right.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This nigga Vic don't have escape on
no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
He got first one free, but he don't
for
have
them because just think about
how does Vic not have escape artists?
You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes
on
the
planet.
Should
definitely have
guys,
that.
if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA.
Damn, Andrew Luck got it.
Difficult task.
Escape artist?
Oh, shit.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, Vic. That one complete to Anderson. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 17th touchdown of the season. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. The PA lost the two. Hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
He's a 34-20 field.
They'll start the drive with Drake. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside.
I'm over here running with Kenyon motherfucking Drake.
The whole offensive line being involved. Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
You got to see him.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Word.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I'll stop and get you one. I'll put it on the key for it. Yeah.
Now a handoff working right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They got a girly one, too. It's like a
little
ticker
more than just covering the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa.
Derrick Henry got to get traded. Somebody come get Derrick Henry.
On 2nd down from Vic, incomplete.
Somebody please come get Derrick Henry off my team.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Come on!
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Watch out, watch out.
on 2nd and 11 now. Vick. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With
yeah,
the
that shit's crazy.
More apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame.
Vic
Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
He looks slow to the
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They will indeed go for it. Pressure again, and down he goes again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to move. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Drake. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
And the back end pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And this is caught by Jackson. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
Hey, what year y'all on?
Tie our game as we
What's
approach
this?
halftime. So we're leading at 7 now as they kick it away.
We just skimmed the draft, the first draft. The rookie.
Fielded about a yard deep. Dances by him. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Oh, shit.
And Vick's throw there incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. This is a spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Vick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice amount of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
48,
It'll be Vick once more. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Yeah, I still got Simeon Rice. Yeah, he out here.
On 4th down, Vick. Being chased out left. A desperation heave for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Drake. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pressure brought in. Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Sanders now to return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Vick. Jones has it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, Vick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. All day, baby, all day, yo. Watch the safety creek.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Vic, he completes it to Jones. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
It's a good game we got, Jimmy.
Say what?
I said it's a good game we got.
Yeah, it's going down.
It's a division guy too. I already locked up the division, but shit, I'm doing.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Come on, defense. My defense been winning for me
in there
all
so
year.
quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's
Man, hey,
and he's going to lose yardage
Hey, you see I got
here
Devin
back
White
to the
from your team,
14-yard
right?
line.
Say
A
what?
loss of 4
Devin
yards
White?
on the play. And they're going to face an
Supposed to have
uphill
him, nigga
battle
traded
here
me
on
before
3rd and
he put the
long.
lead.
Yeah. That would have helped.
That's how you got Jesse Tucker.
Oh, you got Devin White.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, come down with that.
Incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Hey,
It's always a
them
goal,
old
and it's
school
really
niggas,
nice
bro.
defensively when you
They
can
be
rally
fine.
to the football and
people
make sure
hard
there's
to
enough
get.
contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Now Sanders. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
No, I got one more lead on play.
Ready, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. And watch that, and watch the block.
From the gun, Vic. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Run against Drake.
Don't even block him.
Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 9 now. He dumps it off to Drake. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
That's your greatest motherfucking quarterback of all time.
So here's Vic following the interception. This complete to Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 32 on the play. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Vic is going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His second
Jimmy, what about that move he put on him?
Yeah, I seen that.
Break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
What class they was on?
And he'll be brought down at the 23
he was a 97
at the
24-yard line.
He held it running back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I mean, I have
and
no
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
I'll be mixing and matching because I really don't have no fast running back.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of them, but you have to be careful about being.
And I didn't have Ward. I didn't have Ward done. That hurt me.
We'll see how they attack him here.
Trust me, I got Kidney Drake.
In a row, but only 2
I think after when the next season starts, I'm gonna create Kidney Drake.
No, not at all. That leaves him with 3rd long, which means
and I'm gonna look up his ratings like online because he got to be on the list somewhere.
that he likes to run.
Yeah, man.
And
I don't know. Whoever created this shit had no love for the Bucs.
I mean, this is the one they said. The one I put in was the one
3
they
for
said
7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's caught by Mike Evans. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep.
That's mine.
Oh, get some, Keyshawn!
And he's into the end zone.
Keyshawn Johnson. I can't even say nothing about this.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, let's see what she says. We're coming.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Man, if Vic didn't fumble that ball on the first drive of the game.
Yeah, that was big.
Out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To try again after the sack. Vic, caught by Jones. Got
that
some room at the 30.
Oh, dang.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, Vic. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got him. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, I'm telling you. He been eating me up with that shit all game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
I can't believe Keyshawn caught that shit.
Call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Man, he sucks, bro. Yeah.
Here's Vic.
Get his ass.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You gotta go, buddy.
The pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Looking to throw.
Nope,
and he's caught on on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
If your cornerback's turning to the sideline, facing the lineman, you in cover 3. If you in cover 3, you got about a 75% chance at the end of the game somebody's going to hit you. You see how your cornerbacks look right there? That's cover 3. I don't know what kind you're running, but you're running a cover 3.
They're going to look to throw.
See?
It's caught by Jackson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
This has been a hell of a game right here.
On 1st down, Drake. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Right back to Drake. And able to work his way down to the 16. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
He missed it. This motherfucker missed it.
It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Yes, I did.
So in the past, we had sudden death.
I did. Damn, that shit gonna cost me the win.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Shit, I'm from Dudley, bro. I stay in Houston.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Watch the shift.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll lose yardage here.
I've been eating his ass up all game.
He got to go.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a third down and 6.
You like
Big
them
play coming up.
I can tell by the way you run. Henry, you got to go up the gut. Take what you can get.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
I'm going to holler at you. Game time. Game time.
Inside the 35.
Yeah, good game, man. Good game. Good game. Good game, bro. I'll get your ass in the next league. Don't worry about that.
Nah, hey, you in the other one too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll get you in that.
Yeah, you got some smoke. You can't be missing
I ain't
your
drafted
game.
for 4 people. I ain't drafted for 4 people. I had to go to bed. I ain't drafted for 4 people. I've been killing with Brady out that.
You got Brady? What team you got?
The Eagles. Well, it's a fantasy draft.
What a game.
So for Atlanta, they
damn, I should have won that game.
As this one moves them to
well, actually, I
13-2
shouldn't. You killed me on every
They
fucking
will hit the road next week for
Nah,
a date with the Oakland Raiders.
As Bully, you
Meanwhile,
stopped
for
my
the
run. I used my run
Buccaneers,
instead of
they're
pass.
guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9.
But that
and
nigga,
they'll
I
get a
got
chance to
Derrick Henry
redeem
got to go.
themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon
I'll take
Gaudin.
Derrick
You've been
Henry.
watching the NFL
Who you gonna give me?
on EA Sports.
I ain't got no damn body.
Exactly.
Who you want? Vinny Testaverde? Fuck him. Who you want? Kenyon Drake? Like I said, whoever created the Bucks didn't love these motherfuckers at all. I know why.